Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with Welton. And today I want to talk about Google's Street View service. What is Google's Street View service? So it looks similar to this. If you go on, for example, if you're checking out kitchen cabinets and beyond, you get to see, basically, you get to experience what it is like before you go there. So you can click on this and you get to preview what it is like before you actually go physically into the showroom. So you get to walk around, right? If you do have a very, very nice showroom, right, you get to walk around, experience it before you physically go there. So this is pretty neat, especially if you have a very nice showroom, very good storefront, very good waiting area. It really does give people very, very good experience before they come over. So I do definitely see there's a big value if you do have a very, very nice physical location where you actually do want people to come and visit you. That's where your conversion rate really increases whenever people come and visit you. What this will not do is if you don't have a good showroom, or people rarely come into your showroom, then it doesn't pay to have this service be done. So let's talk about how can you get a video shoot done. So first of all is this service is called Google Street View. So you just go to google.com/maps/Street View, and basically only Google approved photographers can come and shoot these videos for you. So you can choose where you're at. For example, if you're in Arizona, and then you can sort where you are at, and then these are the only qualified photographers who can shoot these videos for you. If anybody came in or cold call you and say, hey, we can shoot these videos for you, be very careful. You got to make sure come onto this website and make sure they're approved. They are trusted photographer, or else they're not approved. And they have to be approved in order to upload this onto Google Street View. If they're not, they don't have the capability to upload this. So by getting this, basically the photographer will come in and shoot this and help you upload this. And you also get, so by uploading this, it will be tied to your Google map listing. So people get to experience it. And you also get to keep a file, right, for you to use. And you could also put this street view and embed it into your website. So this is the website in the About Us section. So you get to, same thing, people get to experience it. So this is a pretty interesting. I will say if you really do think that you have a nice showroom, it really does pay to get this done. And typically, I think, of course, it depends on where you're at. I think these days probably like 700 to 1500 to get this done. So it's definitely not cheap though. So if people don't come to your showroom, then it doesn't make sense to get this shot. And these photographers, be very careful. Typically their pitch is, hey, by doing this, you might also be, it will help you boost your rankings on Google Maps. And that is definitely not true. So be very careful whenever these photographers tell you you will be ranked on Google by doing this. This absolutely will not help you rank. So be very, very careful whenever people tell you it will be ranked. And I am still more on the camp of I would rather, if you only have, if you do have this budget, please go ahead and spend it. But if I only have 700 to 1500 to spend, I would rather spend that money on getting a 1 minute business profile video made. In these 1 minute
Here at Clovis Glass,
profile video, they're much more higher conversion though, right? People get to see faces, they get to see the business owners, they get to see your team installing, removing windows, and they really get to see you visually. I think this carries a lot more trust though, versus the street map, the street view. And this is a 1 minute, typically 1 minute, and you could actually shoot these at a job site. And during all this 1 minute, the business owner gets to talk about who they are, what they do, why they're different. And these videos these days, to get a professional photographer, videographer to come to your physical location and follow you to an actual job site, it's roughly about that price range too. 700 to probably 1200. So if for me, I would rather spend money on this first though. And this video could be put on your website. I really do think this actually do have a lot more weight than compared from a conversion point of view versus this stream view. But ideally you should do both. Right? But if it's limited in the app budget, I would rather get a 1 minute business profile video made. It's definitely much higher conversion. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.